Hola, mi gente. Hey, y'all. It's your favorite Georgia Rican here. In a bit of a bind. My husband leaves in 1 hour and he needs lunch. So, what's a quick, easy, good Southern fast lunch? Shrimp and grits. So, I am about to whip this camera around, show you guys the ingredients that I'm going to use, and then we're going to get right to it. All right. We got some celery, bell peppers, and onion. Fresh garlic. We got shrimp. I'm going to put some andouille sausage, Goya adobo, some Creole seasoning, some pepper. I didn't have any veggie stock, but I'm going to use some chicken stock, heavy cream, grits, a little bit of butter, and some cheeses. I don't have Parmesan, but I got Pecorino Romano. It's kind of like a Parmesan. And then I'm going to put cheddar in it. And that's basically, and a little bit of olive oil and such, but that's, and some flour to make like a little roux, whatever. But really, this is basic. This is about it. Might add a little bit more cayenne pepper, but and some water, and that's what you got it, folks. So I'm going to start chopping the veggies up and get them rendering. Then I'm gonna put my sausage in to get some flavoring. You know, that's gonna cook really fast. So once I get my veggies and stuff, I'm gonna pull my shrimp out. Then I'm gonna make a roux, add some stock, get that ready. Then I'll start on getting my stock boiling for my grits, because I like to cook my grits in stock instead of just like plain water. You can do water if you don't have any stock. Just if you have any bouillon cubes, put in it, or if you have salt and pepper, go ahead and season your salt. That way it starts infusing your grits with flavor. Then I like to add a little whipping cream towards the end, or half and half, or cream, just give it a creamy texture. Also, the butter helps with that silky smoothness. And then we put that cheese in once it's cooked, and put it on in. And that's all, folks. Okay, so I have the Holy Trinity basically chopped. You got celery, onions, and bell peppers. I sliced up my sausage. I'm going to start actually with my sausage. Render some of that fat, get some of that grease out, and so it'll help season everything else. And I'll pull it out, put my veggies and garlic and stuff, and start making my roux, and then throw in the shrimp at last, because it only takes a couple minutes for the shrimp. Got my sausage getting nice and brown. Then I'm going to pull that out. I just put like 2 teaspoons of oil, just enough to just coat the bottom of the pan, because see, your sausage is going to start releasing some fat. So you don't need to drown it in fat. So get those nice and caramelized, get them out, and we'll throw in our veggies. Yummy! Do those look perfect or what? So we're going to take these out, put them in a plate. Now I got 3 cups of chicken stock getting ready to boil in this pot for the grits. I'm going to do a cup of grits. And you need 4 cups of liquid, but one of the cups is going to be a mixture of milk and heavy cream. Alright, so now that we have all these beautiful caramelized in here, I'm dumping. This was like 3 stalks of celery, about 1/4 or 1/3 of a bell pepper, and then 1 medium to small onion. Just sweating these down a bit. Added about 2 tablespoons of butter to that grease that was here. And this is all they're simmering in. Sauteing in, I should say. I'm going to go ahead and add some Creole seasonings. Some pepper, and then of course I'm going to use my all-purpose seasoning, adobo. This is going to help flavor everything in the roux. starting to boil. Time to get about a heaping spoon of flour and just sprinkle it around, because we're not trying to make a big gravy. We want a little bit of roux. Kind of give it a nice gloss, little thicker sauce. And that 1 cup of stock that I didn't use here is going to go in here, along with some heavy cream and a little bit of butter to finish it off. That'll give it a good pretty sheen. I'll make sure that flour kind of cooks so it doesn't have like a floury taste, uncooked taste. This is all. The darker you let it color, the darker your roux is gonna be. So the longer you cook the flour and the darker the flour gets, the darker your roux is gonna be. I'm gonna grab some paprika, I forgot about that, and add some too. Just put some fresh garlic in here. Let's see if it'll focus. Hey guys. Now I'm gonna put the chicken stock in here. So I've left this browned enough just to get it going. Pick up all those tidbits. Now it's just, like I said, 1 cup of chicken stock. I'm going to dump the shrimp in here, and it's going to give that seafoody flavoring while it cooks in the sauce. This was just raw shrimp, peeled and deveined, tail on, 2630 pack of shrimp. So I just dumped it in tail on. Sometimes I take the tails off for them, so they can take the tails off. And in about 2-3 minutes, these will cook. I'll leave them alone. I'm gonna go ahead and push this aside because it was boiling and I didn't have time to dump in my cup of grits, but I'm gonna do that in just a second. I'm gonna make sure these are all kind of tucked in the sauce. Put it back on medium and let them do their thing. Get that all mixed up. Usually, okay, they're already turned pink. Keep stirring it for a little bit. Usually, I'll cook some bacon to top it and to help on that, that beginning grease kind of with bacon, and I'll help cook the veggies. But since I did use the sausage, I felt like I didn't need extra pork, with the bacon. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And also, I don't have but a little bit of green onions that are growing from the green onions that I chopped the other day. Look how big it got. I chopped them down like this, and look at how big these grew back up. Don't mind, they're staining the back porch. So they're working hard for their lunch today, and my husband is having to go to work in a little bit. Where's that? Oh, watch this. You don't want to burn it, and it will get popping and hurt you. So I've lowered it. I soaked up all the water. Let it continue cooking. And then I'm about to put in my cup of, basically half and half, some whipped cream and then some milk. I may do 1 whole cup of whipping cream. I ain't scared. Alright, so I went ahead and lowered my temperature and dump the caramelized andouille sausage in here. I'm gonna let it marry. And this is done. Then I'll just kind of put, I don't have any parsley, but I have some green onion that I'm gonna chop up and put in here. And I just added a little bit of butter, like maybe 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter. Mix it around, kept cooking it. And now I'm gonna add my milk and cheeses. So this is 1 cup. So I decided to do almost 1 cup of heavy cream. Then I'm gonna get my milk and just kind of finish topping that one. So it's more heavy cream than milk. And then carefully try not to spill that and put it in here. Wish me luck. Yeah, most of it went in. I spilled a little bit, but let them keep cooking. And now to add the cheese. Ooh, is that not pretty? I like things a little cheesy. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this. It's about a little over a cup. Almost about 1 cup of cheddar cheese. And then I'll grate some of this pecorino romano on top. Hope I'm not making you dizzy. And that's how the cheesy grits look afterwards. Velvety, thick and yummy. Now I'll put it all together and show you. There you have it. I could have put it in a bowl, but I decided to put it on here. I hope my husband enjoys it as he's about to go to work. Just wanted to taste it real quick and give you my opinion. It's gonna be hot. Them grits are heaven. Creamy, not gritty at all. Just enough amount of heat. That roux with those peppers, onions, and celery is divine with the garlic. I love seafood, but in shrimp and grits, the pork is actually my favorite. There's that Puerto Rican part of me coming out. That sausage and the bacon that I usually crumble on top. That andouille sausage is the best. All right, y'all. Once again, quick, easy Georgia Rican thrown together lunch for my husband. Let's see what he thinks about it. So, what you think?
It's one of my favorite dishes.
Really?
Yep. The breakfast mixed in with some lunch, so one of my favorites. Very good.
Cheesy grits.
Yep.
I guess that is a southern breakfast thing, huh?
Yes, it is.
But it's not sweet. Do y'all put any sugar in y'all's? No? I'm not much of a grit person, like morning grits. But usually that's like white grits. This is yellow corn grits. But they taste the same?
A little difference, but both are good.
Awesome. So you give it 1 thumb up, 2 thumbs up?
Two thumbs up.
Well, you heard it from your favorite Rican and Georgia boy. From my kitchen to yours, buen provecho.